Hey folks, Will here again with Happily Ever Outdoors. So in this video, I'm going to share 5 reasons why you should always carry mylar emergency blankets. So keep watching. Alright folks, thanks for tuning in. As you can see, we've got a beautiful sunset just dropping out behind us. This has really been like our first day of real spring here in New Jersey. So this evening I want to talk to you guys about mylar emergency blankets. This is a really great survival tool, something that's been out for a while now, originally designed for the NASA space program, but it's found some really great applications for wilderness survival. One of the first reasons why I think you should always carry emergency blankets is because they are so lightweight and packable. They don't take hardly any space in your bag, so whether it's a longer trip or just a short day hike where you've got a small bag like this with you, wherever, they're super easy to carry. You can see I've got 2 products here from our friends over at Titan Survival. This is more of a standard size emergency blanket. You see a lot of companies make blankets in this size. They've also got a new one that came out. This is their signal panel blanket. This is oversized, more of like a tarp size, but still, again, for as much coverage as this gives you, not very big at all and weighs nothing. Reason number 2 is body core temperature regulation. Now, core body temperature is basically a fancy way of saying how hot your body is on the inside, and it's really important that that temperature remains at the proper level, because there's only a very small window in which your organs and everything inside of you can function properly. If your core temp drops too low, hyperthermia sets in and you are in very real danger. And that's the reason why I wanted to come film this video in the evening like this, because this is where most hikers really run into problems. I don't know if you've ever got turned around and lost your way out on the trail and nighttime started falling on you and you weren't sure if you were going to make it out in the woods in time, but I've been there. I think only once, maybe I came a little bit close twice, but it's a scary feeling. Warmer weather can be especially dangerous because you're not going to carry heavy layers with you. You may not even have a waterproof layer, so if something goes wrong, you could be in big trouble. On a warm sunny day, you might be out with nothing but a pair of shorts and a t-shirt on, and in that type of situation, especially if the weather goes south, if it gets real windy or starts to rain, even temperatures in the 60s could be life-threatening. So pulling out one of our mylar emergency blankets from our bag, we will take a look real quick. So sometimes you'll see these where it just has a reflective side on both sides. Sometimes you'll see a printed design or another color on one side. The important thing is take that reflective side and turn that towards yourself. And what you should immediately start to feel is that blanket reflecting your own body heat back at you as it escapes, helping you to keep your body core temp at a safe level. Reason number 3 is that they're multi-purpose. Not only can they be used for insulation, they can also be used for shelter as well as signaling purposes. Not only are they really great at retaining body heat, they're also waterproof. So whether you have an emergency blanket such as this one that's big enough that you can use it as basically a replacement shelter tarp, to where you could actually make a lean-to shelter, or you just wrapping yourself up in this blanket. The great thing is that even if you have to deal with heavy precipitation or rain or even snow, it's going to help keep you dry, which is again another critical piece of maintaining your core body temperature. So definitely in situations where you're not carrying a tent or any kind of heavy shelter tarp where that might not be feasible or desirable, this can really fill in a pinch. As far as signaling is concerned, many mylar emergency blankets come in bright colors, but even ones like this where you have a camo pattern on one side, you do have a bright reflective side here that you could use to help signal an aircraft. It's going to be highly reflective when it comes to light, and it's going to stand out and look very unnatural if you're in any kind of a wooded area. And some, like this emergency survival signal panel blanket from Titan Survival, are specifically designed in colors and patterns to help signal aircraft from above and let them know that you're in trouble. Or if you've built a shelter out in the woods, these unnatural colors will stand out to rescue teams that might be on the ground. Lastly, they're very affordable and they are easy to find. Now, I will throw some links in the description below for you guys to some stuff that I specifically recommend, but you can find these in a lot of department stores, Walmart, sporting goods stores, anywhere like that. And they do not cost a ton of money, so it's easy to get a bunch of them together so you can make sure you have some stashed in all of your day packs, maybe your first aid kit, in your vehicle, and even in your home preparedness kit, so that way you're never caught without one. After all, an emergency blanket won't do you any good if it's sitting back at the house, so make sure you've got plenty stashed in your gear so that you'll always have one when the need arises. Alright folks, we're going to have to wrap this up because it's about dark out here, but if you've got any questions or comments about what we covered in this video, we would love to hear you in the comments section down below. So if you've enjoyed this video, we always appreciate it if you give us a thumbs up so we can keep putting out more videos like this. And while you're at it, if you haven't subscribed already, why don't you do so? Go ahead and turn on those notifications so you'll be the first one to know when a new HEO video comes out. Until next time, be safe, be smart, be prepared, and of course, stay happy, stay outdoors.